Hello? Are you there? Okay, you're here. Sorry if I didn't hear you for a second. So anyways, welcome to your new summer job at Gumball's Pizzeria, a magical and amazing place for all the kids and grown-ups and no more alike, and where fancy and fun comes to life around every corner. The Watterson Robot Company is responsible for any damage to any property or person, blah blah blah. I know reading the whole introductory greeting sounds pretty boring to you, but I have to read it to you otherwise. Anyway though, your job here is to watch the place to make sure nothing goes bump in the night or something like that. And well, it's about time I tell you this, the robots here, well, they're haunted and expect to come at you on every single night. So our two previous night guards that worked here before you didn't handle the job very well due to the robots, and they got fired immediately for something crazy about them being possessed or something. So now that you're here, your job is to keep them out of your office, and by them I mean the robots. And we installed some security cameras on your monitor to keep track of the robots' every move. Speaking of them, I'll tell you one of their names, so that way you'll get to know them more on later nights. The robots at camera 1 are named Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, and the robots at camera 3 are named Richard and Nicole. And there's others like, well, the others don't matter at the moment. So with that out of the way, I'll tell you what you need to do. So let's start with the power first. So power goes down if you close the left door or the right door or open up your monitor. So let's say, for example, if you have all the doors closed and your monitor's on, then the power will go down very quickly. So don't waste the power or else you'll die. Speaking of which, you can recharge your power every once in a while to keep from draining. Now onto the doors. These doors can protect you from the robots, or should I say the intruders, on both camera 1 and camera 3. So if someone happens to be on your left side or right side outside of your office, listen carefully for robots running noises when you run to the left or right door, if someone were to run to those doors. That will be your cue to check one of the lights that we installed along the doors and close the left door or right door if someone's there and they have to go away. Simple and easy, right? Now with all that stuff out of the way, I'll tell you who's active tonight, both Darwin and Anais. Darwin will be coming through the left side, and Anais will be coming through the right side. So if you see Darwin at your left door, close it and leave it closed for 10 seconds. Because after 10 seconds, she will go away and head back to camera 1. As for Anais, if she's at your right door, close it on her and leave it closed for 9 seconds until you hear her run back to camera 1. Well, speaking of Anais, you can hear her through her little girl laughter noises. I forgot to tell you this. If one of the robots were to kill you, they would stuff you into a gumball suit, and the result would be very pleasant. Oh right, and we're here until 6 a.m. every night, and once the clock reaches 6 a.m. you're free to go home. And one more thing about the vent door. You can't use it yet because you see, it's deactivated until night 3, which is in 2 nights. So, oh well. Anyway, I think that's about it. So be sure to check the cameras, close the left door if Darwin is on your left side, close the door if Anais is on the right side, and be sure to recharge your power every now and then. And that should be all. So have a good night. I wish you luck, and we'll see you in the morning. first night, and you made today too, so congrats. I won't talk for long, as Gumball and his friends become more and more aggressive as the week proceeds onwards. You should look at the cameras more while I talk to make sure no one moves, you know. Well, interestingly enough, Gumball doesn't come off stage very often, and he likes the dark, sort of, so hey, that's why you can't run out of power, right? Also, I want to mention to you that there is some blind spots in your camera views, and they happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find anyone or anything on the cameras, be sure to check the door lights, since it will give you a few seconds to react. Now that you won't be in any sort of danger, of course, and I'm not applying that to you. So tonight, Penny is active, and her stage is on camera 12, which is Penny's code, I think. She will move 3 times on that same camera once she's active, and after her bird fades in, again the same camera, she will head straight to the office, running to the left door. But unlike the robots on camera 1 and 3, she is set to disable the left door, preventing you from closing the left door. But it will automatically reactivate if Penny leaves the left door. Speaking of which, we installed a controlled shock feature in the office. If you use it when Penny's at the left door, and your monitor is closed, then she will run back quickly to camera 12. If you don't do this within 5 seconds, you're screwed and you die anyways. So, use it when Penny's at the left door and you should be good. And as for the robots you faced on night 1, just keep doing what you did with them last night and remember to recharge power very often, and you should be safe. So, good night and good luck. Talk to you soon. updates on what was happening recently. We saw some suit in the background right next to the camera free, but it's not displayed on the camera layout because there was some budget cuts lately, and the price for installing a 13th camera was really expensive, and we didn't have enough money, so we didn't add to the camera layout. I apologize for that. Anyway, that suit had a person in it that killed some kids in our factory like a year prior to the place's opening. His name is Guntrap, I think, but no worries, you don't need to worry about him yet. And will he be active? It's impossible. He won't, I assure you. Because Guntrap's suit has ride away recently, and that's unpredictable. He will move. Well, with that out of the way, I'll just hurry up this call because things get real tonight. Gumball and Nicole are active, and if you forgot, Gumball is on camera 1, and Nicole is on camera 3. Gumball will be approaching from the left side, and you will hear him through his laughter and use a box. So if you see him at the left door, close the left door on him and leave it closed for 12 seconds until Gumball runs back to camera 1. As for Nicole, what we were told by one of our night guards that got fired is that Nicole is said to go to the vents, which is in the center of your office. Speaking of which, the vent door is finally working now, so Nicole has a battery and music box sort when she's active. So if she sees you at the center of your office, that'll be your cue to check the vent light for her, and you'll see some bright blue eyes. Those eyes means it's Nicole. So if you see them, close the vent door and leave it closed for 10 seconds, because Nicole will head out to camera 3 in an instant. Well, I think that's about it, I guess. As for the robots you based on the first 2 nights, use the control shotgun when painted out your left door. Close the left door on drawing when in Gumball and see him at that set door outside your office, and do the same for the right door on NIEs if you see at that set door outside your office, and you should be good. So with that being said, good luck. You're getting this job very well, and you're doing great. Those two previous night guards didn't make it this far, but you did make it this far. So that's good, right? Well, anyway, I'll tell you what you need to do tonight. So those robots you faced on those 3 previous nights are becoming really aggressive right now. Also, another robot on camera 3 is active tonight. His name is Richard, just in case you forgot. He's on camera 3, show stage 2. He will be approaching you from the right side just like Anais. So, if you see him at the right door, close it and leave it closed for 9 seconds until Richard runs back to camera 3. And that's all there is for tonight. And oh, I forgot to tell you this. You can hear Richard through his soft walking footsteps. So, regardless, on to normal news. When the robots were performing today, we saw some blood come out of them, according to all the kids and grown-ups that witnessed it. So, we were mistaken. The robots are possessed by souls of murdered children. Or that might be what the 2 previous night guards thought it was. So, we did make a theory that those said children were murdered 2 years prior to the opening of this place in our factory. And don't worry, we cleaned up the blood right off the robots, but they're now starting to smell bad. So we might have to close our doors tomorrow. Well, I won't waste any of your time, so I'll let you work. So, good night and good luck, and as always, we will see you in the morning. Though, if you want to go with some overtime, that is your decision. Anyway, the place is closed right now because I already told you that the robots were smelling bad. So all the robots you faced on the past 4 nights are after you at this point. So, I think you know what to do with Gumball, Darwin, Anais, Penny, Nicole, and Richard, right? I hope you do. Anyhow, there is one more animatronic active tonight. His name is Golden Gumball, and he's in camera right next to camera 3, camera 13, also known as the not shown camera I mentioned to you a few minutes earlier. Anyway, he is said to teleport around the pizzeria, so with that being said, the doors won't work on him, because he can teleport directly into your office. So with that being the case, we install a golden gumball jammer into your office. So if you see him inside your office, just use the golden gumball jammer on him and he will go away. And well, that's all there is for tonight. And wait, before I go, I just want to tell you that you will get your pay after the shift. And one more thing, I won't be around to help you on the overtime shift because I will be gone for a few weeks. So that being said, I wish you luck. And remember, the Waterson Robot Company is not responsible for any damage to any property or a person.